another cold day, but no snow. All the existing ones melting away, it seems like. And what's going on today? I guess I was reading this again, where apparently there were more people trying to use, I guess, a drone to carry stuff in prison, which makes me wonder. Because this one here says, drone carrying packages of cell phones flies into maximum security prison in California. A drone carrying packages with cell phones flew over a lethal electrified fence and crashed inside a California prison over the summer, a Bakersfield NBC News affiliate reported. Citing recently filed court documents, KGET-TV reported that Kern Valley State Prison saw the drone crash inside one of the prison yards on August 30th. Prison staff discovered a Phantom 4 Pro V2.0 drone attached with a pair of packages containing 2 cell phones, chargers, and 2 Bluetooth earbuds, according to court documents filed by investigators. And then they mention how things like contrabands and cell phones are a growing issue where people try to smuggle them into prisons and stuff, I guess. It makes me wonder with these stories though, why do people always end up crashing their drones in this case? Is it because of interference? Do they get freaked out? Like, what's going on? I just find that kind of interesting. Not that you should do it, of course, but this is just an example on how there are going to be those people who will use the tool in a bad way, and I don't think they're going to stop in any way, regardless of what you say regulations and stuff are. And then I read this where at first I thought it was an update, I guess, of those Chinese companies that they were banning in the US from getting things like investments, which would include companies like DJI. But this one says, US blacklists 34 Chinese entities citing human rights abuses and brain control weaponry. Brain control weaponry? It says the Biden administration imposed trade restrictions on more than 30 Chinese entities on Thursday for human rights violations and the alleged development of brain control weaponry. How the heck would that work? It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, huh? It says the Commerce Department accused China's Academy of Military Medical Sciences and 11 of its research institutes of using biotechnology to support Chinese military end uses and end users, to include purported brain control weaponry, according to a notice in the Federal Register. The notice does not elaborate further on the alleged brain control weaponry. The scientific pursuit of biotechnology and medical innovation can save lives. Unfortunately, the PRC is choosing to use these technologies to pursue control over its people and its repression of members of the ethnic and religious minority groups. U.S. Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo wrote in a statement referring to the People's Republic of China and human rights abuses in China's far west region of Xinjiang. People often joke about how some people, they're so paranoid they should go out and wear tinfoil hats, I guess just to block out anyone that's trying to, in some ways, use machinery to get information from their brains or something like that. Would people actually be doing that now if stuff like this is actually real? Just a thought about that topic with mind control too. I know people often say where if somebody lies about something enough times, then people will just automatically believe it. I've never been that person personally, maybe I'm just different. But that isn't the determining factor to me, where even if there's like 100 people saying the same thing over and over and over again, that isn't necessarily the thing that says, okay, this is factual, this is the truth. It's more about how do they say it, and at the same time, is what they say capable of, I guess, debunking any other points or views? If not, then there's something wrong. That's how I usually think about it, as like critical thinking in general. I'm starting to think things like critical thinking is actually like a muscle or something that you actually have to train yourself to constantly stay on top of things. Otherwise, you will be more susceptible, I guess, to brainwashing, mind control, whatever you want to call it. That would remind me of something right out of, like, say, the X-Men, where people have these abilities to read minds and psychic powers, and they try to fight each other, whoever has the stronger mind, I guess you could say. Or maybe this will be something like Men in Black. Because they talk about mind control and tools, that's what I think about. Somebody bringing out this little rock or something flashing, there goes all your memory. Alright, see you guys later.